people? How can 25 million people be controlled by a small group of people? Brainwash. That's it. Brainwash. You have to understand that this shit is real and they gonna keep pushing because we don't say shit. And another thing is this, to the law enforcement, like, how do you live with yourself? How can you take like I said in my video yesterday, how you as law enforcement can go and do these things for the government? You know this shit ain't right. This is why I want y'all to understand, these are regular people pushing around regular people. But the only difference is we brainwashed on one end and they brainwashed on another end. Don't think cause they government or they law enforcement, they brainwashed too. So you gotta understand, you got two people brainwashed in two different directions, right? While the puppet master sit back and watch all this shit play out. I'm telling y'all, man, it is crazy that these people really trying to get people to go for this shit. Now, as y'all can see, that shit don't help, and y'all know what I'm talking about. So you can run out and get it if you want. It don't help, okay? A lot of times when a motherfucker when you tell a lie long enough, it becomes the truth. Cognitive dissonance. When your mind, your brain hears something over and over and over, it develops a truth of it. And this is how they shower us with all these fucking lies. I'm telling y'all, it just blows my mind how you can go to work and force people out their homes, force people to do shit you know that's unethical. You get what I'm saying? How can you live with yourself? As law enforcement, like, you gotta understand, these same troops and all this, they regular people. They are regular people. I gotta uphold the law. Man, fuck that. Like, honestly, like I said yesterday, I couldn't do that. I couldn't go to work and go out here and do something I know ain't right to people just because a motherfucker I ain't never met told us this is what we gotta do. Half y'all ain't never met the president. I keep telling y'all, the ones you can see, they make the threat. The Joe Bidens and the Trumps and the Camilla Harrises and all that. It's the motherfuckers you can't see that you don't know about that's really running the show. Okay? Let's get that clear. So I keep trying to tell y'all, this shit is all designed. It's a puppet master. They put on the show. You think the ones behind the screen of this shit gonna reveal their hand and let you see what they doing? I keep telling you, they don't want you to know what they know, because if so, they couldn't pull the trick over your head. So these regular troops, people marching in the street, making people go in their house, and they say in Australia, you can't go number out to go shop. You only got 2 hours a day to be out. This is some bullshit. 2 hours. Not only that, for somebody to come see you, you got to register them. Man, this shit crazy. This shit crazy. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell y'all something. If we don't pull it together, ASAP is coming to here not next. And all it takes is for us to not comply to this shit. Hey, come on, bro. I keep telling y'all. And I hope a lot of people that had problems with racism when it comes to either white or black, to be honest. Bro, it ain't about no white or black. Get that out your head. They only use that on a lower level, lower vibration for us to fight against each other while they sit back and see this shit play out. So if you white and you hate black people, I ain't gonna say hate, you dislike or whatever you want to say, or vice versa. I keep telling y'all, we all got a common enemy, man. Use your head. It's the motherfuckers you don't see or don't know about. Okay? You think cause you a KKK or something, you into the bloodline? You're not. You've been used like everybody else been used. So let's come on, bro. We ain't going for that. We ain't doing that. We trying to understand something here. We all have a common enemy. Okay? We all have a common enemy. Your ass on lockdown just like everybody else. You ain't get no pass cause you this or you represent that or you for this. That's why I say, man, it's crazy. I just hope everybody can understand that we need to come together. If not, man, these folks gonna keep pushing us out the fucking way, man. Trust me when I tell you, Australia is under the worst lockdown situations right now than probably any other part of the country. Troops on the streets, you can't go nowhere, you can't do nothing, you only can go out for two hours. Businesses have been closed for the longest. For what? You think God will really plague the world with one fucking disease, man? You really think that shit? A lot of y'all for real still think that AIDS came from a fucking green monkey. Come on, bro, man. God, come on, man. Keep telling y'all, man. They take us for suckers, not thinkers. Okay? Get that in your head, bro. Get that in your head, bro. Understand that they take you for a sucker, not a thinker. And I be trying to tell y'all, the more they think for you, the more they got your ass. Start using your own damn brain. It's common sense, bro. Okay? Well, probably I just want to drop that video on y'all, but man, we need to tighten up, man. I'm talking about for real. I'll be blessed, man. I'm out. Hold on. Come on.
I've got an interesting article to share. Israel tightens sea restrictions as new cases surge. This is from a few days ago. Israeli cabinet approves tighter measures, including limitations on people gathering indoors, restricting entry to venues to green pass holders. Israel's government on Wednesday advanced a raft of new sea restrictions, including sweeping implementation of a digital V passport and tighter restrictions on mass gatherings. As the country struggles with skyrocketing new infections, the country that had appeared to put the sea pandemic behind it a few months ago after a world-leading V drive is now reimposing regulations in a bid to clamp down on infections. The Prime Minister said he would be giving a booster to the country's healthcare system. Despite its V campaign, Israel has seen new sea cases rise in recent weeks. More than 58% of the country's 9.3 million citizens have received 2 doses of the V. But earlier this month, Israel started giving third V doses to immune-suppressed individuals and citizens over the age of 60. So Israel was leading the way with all these V, the amount of people that got the V. But still, they're back in restrictions, and green pass holders are now have access to venues. It seems like the mobile phone seems to over the years become something that most people have nowadays. Apparently I've checked from bankmysell.com that 3.8 billion people have a smartphone. That's 48% of the world's population. And soon they're going to, in the next couple of years, I'll leave a video about that, they'll be removing landlines. So I'm sure more people will end up getting a mobile phone because of that. And obviously the mobile phones are useful, aren't they, for these V passports and green pass holders. You know, you need your little mobile.
By Dennis Bushnell, the chief NASA scientist at the Langley Center. And it was presented in 2001, July of 2001, just a few months before 9/11. And what brought my attention to it and immediately rang some uncomfortable realizations was when we first came across it. It says on the website, Future Strategic Issues, Future Warfare circa 2025. And as I decided to just flip through it quickly to see what it was about, I was a little stunned on page 4. It said, the presentation is based in all cases upon existing data, trends, analysis technologies, no pixie dust. And the entire premise of the document for the PowerPoint is about robots, cyborgs, and humans.
Brothers and sisters, honestly, I don't have time to scour the internet. It might pop up on my Facebook. a headline from one of those wicked media outlets from somebody else's timeline, via email. And I'm telling you, the email basically goes like this. That says that Sister Carrion, a couple weeks ago, I think it's a couple weeks ago. Is it last week? It's not long. I think it's last week, but I came with a very powerful vision. And in the vision, the Lord showed me, and I explained to you, brothers and sisters, how I saw fungal infection on people that have you know what. And these people going to the local doctors, their A&E, walk-in centers, all the doctor places, just to get medication to help these fungal infection. But the medication that is licensed to treat fungal infection, like your normal Lamisil, terbinafine, antifungal you can buy over the counter and all of that, it wasn't working. They just was not touching people. And the outbreaks on the skin, brothers and sisters, was so bad. It was so. I saw it, I described it, and everything. I'm going to leave that vision pin. Please watch it. Now, why am I saying this? Because a few brothers and sisters that emailed me, they said, Sister Carrion, it appears that your vision is coming to pass. And they sent me a link. All right, I'm going to try to find that link and leave it again pinned in the description box. But they sent me a link, brothers and sisters, concerning CDC. Oh, CDC, they know everything, don't they? I wonder why. But anyway, they sent me a link from the CDC is it last week, I think? Just after my vision, or no, this week actually. Yeah, it's this week. I have to look on the date, okay? But basically, brothers and sisters, in the United States of Babylon, America, they are now, watch this, thank you Lord, because I did read the article, because I was like, whoa. So I did read the article. Help me to remember it, Father. Help me please to remember the article. So basically, the CDC is only about four so far in the United States of America that has contacted this deadly fungal infection. As usual, they blaming the tropics. They said, this fungal infection is only found in the tropics. Yeah. Anyways, so I just laugh. So, 2 of them have died. What did I send the vision, brothers and sisters? I said they couldn't find any cure. Go and watch the vision. Anyways, when I read the CDC article, 4 of the people, 4 or 3, don't quote me please, but 2 have died. Okay? 2 have died because no cure. Just like the vision is true. They couldn't find anything. Okay. So now, brothers and sisters, they're saying, maybe you come in contact with dirty water. That's what they said in the article. Watch this. These 4 people may come in contact with dirty water or some form of pesticide or something they're trying to make up. So they went to these people's home and the near surrounding tested the water, tested the leaf. Everything came back negative. I'm going to say positive there. Everything was negative. These people said, we haven't been to the tropics. But it's very interesting they didn't put in the article whether these people had the you know what. They're not going to put that, are they? Because they know that people are going to catch on. But the vision is true. So they tested everywhere, brothers and sisters, they tested everywhere near these people's home in America, and everything was negative. And like I say, brothers and sisters, these people did not went to the tropics. They didn't travel or anything like that. Either tropics or Nigeria. I don't know if it's either tropical places travel or Africa. But they're not going to blame all these fungal on Africa or Caribbean route. But so yes, brothers and sisters, it is coming out. You see, the thing about it is that you've got to understand how Yah works. Yah warns. Yah warns.
Don't say that name.
When he warns, few cases will come out just to wake you up. He just don't warn and boom, 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 everything happen at once. He's still a merciful Yah. He's still merciful.
Oh, my goodness.
And this
gave it all to try to prevent the very scene that we're seeing right now in Afghanistan, where the Taliban just walks through a whole country and we just sit there and let it happen. This was the most poorly planned exit of a nation in history. It's worse than Saigon. And the president has gone AWOL. He's hiding somewhere at Camp David. And don't ask me where the vice president is. I don't have a clue. Maybe she's trying to get over there to find the root cause, like we did with the southern border. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. And I'm going to tell you all about it here in just a second. My son Brock is very distraught. He fought for a whole year in Afghanistan. And he said to me, he said, Dad, I'm just trying not to keep him having a meltdown here right now. So, look, this is, pray for our veterans. This is very disturbing. I'll tell you all about it, what just happened in just a moment here. Guys, let me just say quickly, www.